Welcome back to ChatGPT Insights, the show that keeps you ahead of the curve in the rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence. The tech landscape is moving at lightning speed, and if you blink, you might just miss the next big thing. Today, we've got a packed show with mind-blowing updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We're diving deep into the staggering valuations in AI, the incredible growth of OpenAI's extended ecosystem, and some bold new strategies from OpenAI itself. Plus, we've got a surprise that might just change how you think about AI development. Let's get into it. You won't want to miss a second of this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. The AI bubble paradox. Is OpenAI's $500 billion valuation a sign of strength or speculation? OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has thrown a curveball into the AI conversation, acknowledging the possibility of an investor bubble while simultaneously projecting trillions in data center build-out. This apparent contradiction highlights a complex reality. While short-term market sentiment might be frothy, the foundational investments in AI infrastructure are massive and driven by genuine, long-term demand. Altman's confidence, particularly in the face of economic critiques, stems from a clear vision of AI as the next fundamental computing platform. OpenAI's recent funding round, securing $8.3 billion at a $300 billion valuation that could climb to $500 billion through employee sales, signals a company not scrambling for survival, but strategically raising capital for unprecedented scale. This isn't isolated. Microsoft plans $80 billion for AI data centers, and Meta is investing up to $72 billion. These aren't speculative wagers, but calculated moves to secure critical infrastructure. Altman's assertion of bringing well over 1 million GPUs online by the end of this year underscores this massive infrastructure push. The adoption metrics are equally compelling, with reasoning model usage surging among OpenAI's customers, indicating a rapid integration into user workflows that defies typical bubble behavior. Analysts suggest AI inference workloads could dominate computing by 2030, positioning this not as a bubble, but as a paradigm shift akin to the mobile revolution. Despite market jitters, exemplified by tech stock sell-offs following studies questioning AI returns, the underlying investments are rooted in demonstrated utility and projected demand. Unlike dot-com-era companies, where smart money exited early, current AI leaders are doubling down on infrastructure, viewing the current phase as the expensive but necessary construction of the next major computing platform. The paradox lies in distinguishing market exuberance from technological inevitability. OpenAI's trajectory suggests the latter. But what does this massive scaling mean for the broader AI landscape? Stay tuned as we explore the explosive growth of OpenAI's network of companies. OpenAI's Constellations are exploding, a $1 trillion AI ecosystem. Just 6 months after initial analysis, the network of companies founded by former OpenAI employees, dubbed Constellations, has seen its aggregate valuation skyrocket, pushing the total ecosystem value, including OpenAI itself, towards an astonishing $1 trillion. This dramatic increase underscores the immense talent migration and the subsequent entrepreneurial energy within the AI sector, directly benefiting from the foundational expertise gained at OpenAI. The original valuation of these constellations was just under $200 billion. That figure has now ballooned to an estimated $413 billion, even before factoring in the full valuation of Elon Musk's xAI, which is reportedly seeking a $170 billion valuation. Anthropic alone has nearly surpassed the previous combined valuation of the entire Constellation group. This surge is not merely about leveraging past affiliations. It reflects the creation of genuinely innovative AI solutions and business models that are attracting significant investor attention and capital. The market appears to be rewarding not just the potential of these ventures, but also their early traction and the perceived quality of their teams, many of whom were instrumental in developing groundbreaking AI technologies at OpenAI. When we combine these rapidly growing constellations with OpenAI's own impressive valuation, which has reached $300 billion and is potentially heading towards $500 billion through secondary sales. The total value of this interconnected AI diaspora is truly staggering. This phenomenon raises critical questions about the concentration of talent and capital within a single, albeit highly influential, organization and its former members. It suggests a powerful flywheel effect where OpenAI's success fuels the creation of new ventures, which in turn validate and amplify the perceived value of the core technology and the talent pool it cultivates. The market's reaction indicates a strong belief in the future trajectory of AI, with these constellations serving as powerful indicators of where innovation and investment are heading. But OpenAI isn't just fostering innovation through its alumni network. It's also rethinking its own operational strategy. Next, we'll explore OpenAI's plans to potentially open its data centers to other companies. OpenAI's data center gambit, renting cloud power to fuel the future. OpenAI is exploring a significant strategic shift, leveraging its massive data center infrastructure by offering access to other businesses. This move, detailed by CFO Sarah Fryer, mirrors Amazon's cloud computing model and signals a move towards greater financial self-sufficiency and potentially new revenue streams. Fryer stated that while not an immediate focus, the company views this as a viable business opportunity down the line. The rationale is clear. By renting out excess capacity, OpenAI can capitalize on its investments in data center design and operation, reducing reliance on third-party vendors like Microsoft, who have been crucial partners in its infrastructure build-out. Fryer emphasized the risk of intellectual property leakage when relying solely on external partners for AI infrastructure development. If all we do is buy from others, all we're doing is giving them our IP because they're learning how to build AI infrastructure, she noted. This strategic independence is becoming increasingly feasible as OpenAI attracts significant debt financing from banks and private equity groups, moving beyond its historical reliance on equity funding. Despite being unprofitable, OpenAI has seen remarkable revenue growth, hitting $1 billion in July alone, primarily driven by demand for its ChatGPT models. Fryer remains optimistic about the AI boom, comparing its foundational impact to the build-out of railroads or electricity, suggesting the current phase is merely the beginning. This perspective contrasts with recent market anxieties, fueled by studies indicating low returns on generative AI investments and leading to stock sell-offs in major tech firms. Even as industry leaders like Sam Altman acknowledge a potential market bubble, they maintain a strong conviction in the underlying technology's long-term viability. OpenAI's potential move to monetize its data centers reflects a calculated approach to managing immense capital expenditure, while simultaneously exploring innovative business models to support its ambitious AI development goals. These infrastructure plans and financial strategies are crucial as AI continues its rapid ascent. Get ready for a look at a more unconventional aspect of OpenAI's journey, a movie in the works. Artificial, the untold story of OpenAI in the making. While OpenAI dominates headlines with its groundbreaking AI models and massive infrastructure investments, a unique and perhaps unexpected project is also underway, a movie titled Artificial. Though details are scarce, and the project dates back to March 2018, this cinematic endeavor offers a different lens through which to view the trajectory and impact of OpenAI. The film, with Arnav Vora credited as the writer, suggests an early recognition of the profound narrative potential surrounding the development of advanced artificial intelligence. While the exact nature of the film's content, whether a documentary, a fictionalized account, or something else entirely, remains largely unknown given its age and limited public information, its existence points to a broader cultural engagement with the ideas and people driving AI innovation. In an industry often focused on technical specifications, benchmarks, and market valuations, the development of a film about AI, particularly one connected to a key player like OpenAI, highlights the growing societal relevance and the compelling human stories embedded within technological advancement. It raises questions about how such a film might portray the complex ethical considerations, the race for artificial general intelligence, and the individuals at the forefront of this revolution. As AI becomes increasingly integrated into our lives, understanding its narrative and cultural dimensions becomes as important as grasping its technical capabilities. The Artificial Movie Project, even if originating several years ago, serves as a reminder that the story of AI is not just one of code and data, but also of vision, ambition, and the human drive to create. From multi-billion-dollar valuations to cinematic interpretations, the world of AI is constantly surprising. That wraps up our deep dive into today's top stories. And that's a wrap on another incredible episode of ChatGPT Insights. We covered the massive AI bubble paradox with OpenAI's staggering valuation, the explosive growth of OpenAI's Constellations ecosystem, and OpenAI's bold plans to potentially rent out its data centers. We even touched on the intriguing Artificial Movie Project. Don't miss out on future updates. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, ring the notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for even more AI news. See you next time.